was getting rather late and everyone was still awake when Mum was trying to put them into bed. I mean, what is she thinking? Layla's 6 years old and Alyssa's 14 months.
Everybody try to break it down and go to sleep. Bedtime was definitely a mess in my house. I'm not gonna play this game. Get down. This is taking too long. I'm exhausted just trying to get down and go to sleep.
I don't sleep well. I don't sleep well at all.
Layla, stop being silly. Layla, would you stop? Layla, come on.
Layla, it's playtime for you. I'm not getting up anymore, like.
Layla, come on, Layla. I'm not finna play this back and forth game with you.
Mum and Dad finally gave up and turned the lights off for good. But somebody wasn't ready to go to bed.
Layla, go to bed.
I don't like bedtime because I want to write.
Layla, can you please lay down? What's going on?
It was 10 o'clock when Layla decided she'd log on to the computer. And at that point, I decided I would be logging out of the house. From what I can see, Mum has really got herself into some bad habits. And I do need to sit both Anthony and Alice down and talk to them straight away about making some drastic changes. Bedtime in this house, it's awful. You've got 4 in a bed, no regular bedtime, and nobody's getting a wink of sleep. So I'm introducing the stay in bed technique to Mum and Dad.
What we are doing tonight is putting Layla into her own bed to sleep this evening. Give Layla a story, kiss her goodnight, and come out of her bedroom. When she comes into your bedroom, I want you to say to her, "It's bedtime, darling." Take her by the hand and tuck her back into her bed. The second time she comes out, I want you to say to her, "Bedtime." The third time, you say nothing whatsoever and you put her back into her bed.
I had Mum get Layla into bed at 8 o'clock. Definitely a more reasonable time than before.
We're doing another.
Love you, big girl. Good night, honey. All right? Do that, okay? Good night.
She's in bed. Right. Let's switch lights off. I am going to be here.
You are going to be okay. Okay, you are going to be okay. I'm here.
Joe was like, hey, pull it together. You know, I'm here for you. Let's do it. And I knew at that moment that, you know, this was something that had to happen.
I was waiting for Alice and Anthony to go to bed so that I could walk Mum through the technique. And as soon as Mum and Dad went to bed, Layla was out of her room trying to get into theirs.
What's the first thing you say?
No, Layla, it's time to go to bed. Bedtime.
The third time, you say nothing now. From now on, you say nothing. Okay, you just take her by the hand and you take her back into her bed.
Oh, Layla, she tried every trick in that book.
Okay. Okay, you ignore that, you put her straight back into her bed. Shh.
There were times where I was ready to fall apart, but Joe gave me the strength. She gave me the knowledge.
Okay, you're doing really well. Stay strong with Layla because she recognises it.
Sure, Layla got out of bed 17 times, but it only took 45 minutes, and then she was down for the whole night.
I'm really, really happy with the way things went. And so I know the technique, I got it down, and I'm gonna do it every night.
You've done a marvellous job. Tomorrow you've got to show her that you're being consistent, and that's the important key here.
It'll be really nice to get my bed back, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Right, go get some shut-eye, and I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
You know, it's taken 6 years of Mum pussyfooting around with this bedtime scene, and yet when she really decided that she wanted to change this, clearly Layla's been ready long before Mum. Alice has made some big changes, and we've already succeeded in getting one little girl out of bed, and now that she's not nursing Alicia, it's time to get the other little one out of the bed.
The next stage we're going to do is to get Alicia now sleeping in her own crib.
I was like, oh, wow, this is gonna be a challenge. This is, you know, it's like pulling teeth.
So together we set up a crib in Mum and Dad's room.
Now, please.
And now it's time to give her a nap.
Get out, put her in a sleep suit. All right, nice kisses. Okay, both time for sleepy, darling, okay? Give her the teddy to cuddle. Right, then come away. Then come away. That's it. Okay, everybody out, please.
The thoughts that went through my mind was like, oh my God, this probably will not even work.
Now you can hear that she's gone from a high pitch down to a lower pitch, and it's spacing out. So it's important that what we listen to and hear how far away it is from the next one.
I told Mum and Dad to wait 5 minutes before going back into the room to see if she'd calmed down.
Even though we've done our 5 minutes, we're not hearing anything.
That is great. That is great. Why couldn't we have done this a long time ago?
Well, I think mainly because you guys were ready for change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's itching to see? Me. Just take it back. Speak.
And sure enough, within 5 minutes, Alicia was asleep and Mum and Dad were stunned.
I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe it. My baby is actually sleeping in her bed. She's holding a teddy bear. I am so happy.
Sweet little Alicia, she went out like a light. And Layla come over to me because she wanted to share something with me.
I'm so glad that I'm sleeping in my room so I can stretch out.
Exactly, you can stretch. I think everybody's happy to be able to stretch out.